jump back.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, here's a
Horse.
Yep.
Are those elemental ores? What are they doing for us? They pushing us down the allium orb?
Yep, and we both just got new skills. I got vitality, you got intelligence.
Oh, actually, I want to take on the frog because he's weak to me.
Oh yeah, yep. The fact that that actually gets me hit more than just smashing against it.
So yeah, I talked about not fighting so much, but it kind of seems like this might be the kind of game where you have to fight a lot for 100%.
Yeah. At least for a little bit. Okay, so we got...
Do we have 10?
Is that an item we've been picking up? Cause
yes. We need 3 more.
Hopefully we don't get stuck having to fight too much beyond early game.
But why aren't you just keeping on going?
Oh. I don't know.
Because if we're smart, we'll just get to the next place we can quick jump to and go back and forth.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You might have to wait a little bit before you get access to that, but I know it's in the game. There's apparently also a run command in this game at some point.
And that quest we have to turn in claims we turn it in on this high road, doesn't it?
I think so.
So we might find that guy going forward.
And we can fight this one right here. Right? Oh, wow. Well, this will be quick. I think I turned around a little bit there. Well, that's nice. Let's just put this bee stung in our pocket. I mean, if we wanted to just take our sweet time, we could just get all of our money through looting these various areas around the world map and not fight at all. But that would be incredibly tedious. At some point, trying to play low level goes from... yeah.
Excellent summary of the position.
It's like we could go through without fighting anything, but it would be incredible.
We could also max out our orbs.
Okay, yeah. This is incredibly efficient, really.
Yeah, did you go in that cave?
Oh, I haven't been in this cave yet.
Yeah, it's actually pretty incredible how much more orb stuff we're getting just around the world map.
Oh, it's a round straw hat, because when it's round, it deflects attacks better.
Well, we haven't found an ordinary straw hat, so maybe the round is actually an inferior version of the ordinary straw hat.
Well,
I guess we have to backtrack. Now, that raises a question. What are we actually supposed to be doing right now?
well, right here. It wants us to pay off our first debt.
Well, I guess we've been doing good work then, right?
Yep.
Now the question is, where is that guy we have to make that delivery to for the precise measurements?
You mean pressure? Precise.
Claims he's on the Alest High Road, but we haven't seen him. Maybe that's just telling us where to find the items.
Yeah, probably. The main one is finding out where. Well, I guess we need to get a few more feathers still.
Do you think we might get those from search points, or should we just find another Chirpy? Because that's what was dropping them.
Probably get them from. I'm not seeing any search points right now. But we'll probably get enough money to pay off our first debt, though, just with these couple more turn-ins.
I guess we can turn that one in real quick.
Well, that was nice.
Yep, we just need some more beautiful feathers.
Hiya, Nova here. Don't forget those payments, okay? Another surly payment from Luger. Oh, surly is just interesting line over super early. So keep up the surly act from now on, okay? Nova here with some good news. With that payment you just made, I was able to lift the travel restriction on Duval Station. Just keep those payments flowing, and everything will go nice and smooth. You go, Luger! She doesn't take things very seriously, does she?
I think we should pick up those beautiful feathers before we progress the story, though. Because Duval Station's where we have to turn that in anyway.
Yeah, let's go back and check the high road real quick.
Lots of search points.
Did I just walk right past one?
Yes.
Oh, I certainly did.
This is like Xillia 1, all the stuff's worth a ton of money anyway.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll be able to get those without fighting Chirpies. We got a lose stick. Well, should we fight Chirpies or keep...
I would kind of be inclined to just give the Chirpies a try. If we get a big group of Chirpies, we'll probably get it right away.
This whole enemy group is weak to you. That was retarded of me. I don't know why I thought. I'm like, oh, I can hit both of them. They're in a line. I'm like, oh, they resisted. They're...
As I try to keep your health up.
Quiet you.
How many beautiful feathers was that?
Now I have the strength.
We need 2 more.
Ugh.
Another thing you just ran right past.
Oh, my eyes were on the ore. I'm sure you can understand that. You probably will be able to sell a lot of this stuff.
Isn't the horse sweet to you?
Yep. Did they not drop any?
Didn't look like it. I really don't like just fighting like this. We just need 10. That was 3 of them. We have enough.
Now I have the.
What did you just get?
It's not a good skill.
No, it really is not.
Okay, that was tedious, but now we can finish all these side quests.
After I do this.
We have to,
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to go to her and...
the Ball Station, which is where we're heading anyway.
Oh, I see her.
Jude.
Rolo knows what's up. And Luger talks, sort of.
Now we can turn this in.
A wooden badge is the required title. Wonder what that title's for. I'm curious here. See what wooden badge is. Really not something we have access to right now.
I'm gonna guess all the required titles involve turn-ins.
Possibly. I was curious though. Okay.
Oh, we can buy a new weapon for Jude.
Oh. Well, do you think we should wait till Triglyph to see what Triglyph has?
That's
or-
actually a good idea. And to see if Jude remains in the party, right?
Yep. Or, oh. Yeah, buying a ticket would help.
Buying without paying.
We paid 5,000 for that, actually.
We only had to pay 500. You missed a skin.
Oh. It's probably still there.
Triglyph at last.
Well, I'm just glad we made it back safely. There's something comforting about coming back here.
L1, I guess? What do you think's right?
I'm gonna do L1.
I certainly have vivid ones. This is where we came when we first arrived at Olympias. Everything about Triglyph surprised me.
Like what?
Well, for one thing, we'd been fighting on a different plane of existence when a rift opened up and we were sucked into it. What? Next thing I remember, I was waking up in a bed, surrounded by objects I'd never seen before. I was surprised by, well, how much there was to be surprised by.
Surprises me is how happy you look when you're telling that story.
Rolo. Wonder if I can pop back in here to trigger that skid again.
Probably not.
I totally...
It's the same skin.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it looked like it had the red Bane text on it.
No, it had the etc. text.
Ah, good. Oh, yeah, all the shops are right. Yeah. Cool.
It might also provide us with a hint about the next character we get.
Accessories. Let's go look at the weapon shop.
It's always the best shop.
I'm glad we waited, aren't you?
Yes. think defensive equipment is worth buying, or should we just not worry about it for now?
I'm just seeing what's to offer. If there's anything really good, why not? But I don't see anything that looks really good. About accessories. Yep, the guy's still selling his mutton!
I'd really like some fresh mutton.
You know, these boots are honestly probably worth it. Are you seeing that?
Yeah, they really are. Especially because we don't have any equipment on accessories yet.
The Mutton Man. I can't believe they still have that line in this game. Over High Road, and we want... Oh wait, we were on the right. Or were we? We're on the right screen right now. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Wandering around aimlessly.
And you're doing a fine job of it at that.
Yep. Trying to sell my mutton. I hope that comes up every time I walk through a door.
Maybe Rolo wanted some fresh mutton.
Perhaps. I don't think there's anything Rolo wouldn't eat.
Is this Julius's house?
Wonder when I'll get to go home.
So, now what? The cat's got a point. I think we're all running on fumes.
Ugh, tomatoes are gross. Why are grown-ups so hot on tomatoes anyway? My daddy likes them too. This smells good.
Thanks, Luger.
It's so yummy.
I feel like I'm eating at a restaurant.
Hey, you cook as good as my daddy.
Speaking of your father, Al, do you know where he is?
No. Some scary men came to our house. I ran away by myself. That's why I'm going to the land of Canaan, so I can wish for my daddy to get rescued from those guys.
Do pardon the intrusion, Luger.
Mr. Bakor, I'm glad to see you're okay.
I'm one of the lucky ones.
No way.
Surprise, phony? I guess not.
Ivor.
You're quite an amusing little fellow, aren't you, Ivor? I could use a comic genius as one of my junior agents.
Thank you, sir.
What's this all about?
You haven't been watching the news, I take it.
New details have emerged about the terror attack, during which a train was hijacked and then crashed into the Oscorp plant. The collision caused a massive explosion that ripped through the facility. More than 2,000 casualties were reported, including passengers and employees alike. Damages are said to exceed 10 billion gold, and experts estimate a final cost of at least 50 billion. Authorities identified the alleged mastermind behind the attack. An employee of Spirius Corporation, one Julius Kresnik.
What the? But Julius couldn't have...
Couldn't have what? He attacked me at the scene of the crime, for crying out loud.
The police believe Kresnik didn't act alone. They're investigating persons of interest.
Take a wild guess which person is the most interesting.
Hey, me and Luger had nothing to do with those creeps.
So the suspect's brother just happened to start his job at the station on the day of the attack. Then he vanished with the suspect. Coincidence?
Come on, you gotta believe us.
If you're telling the truth, then prove it. Apprehend Julius. Then the facts are sure to come to light.
What?
But the scary glasses guy.
Is alive and at large.
He contacted the CEO's GHS several hours ago.
Huh?
He's one of my top agents and far too skilled to fall into police custody. Around his little brother, on the other hand, he just might let his guard down. Well, Luger, what do you say? If you agree to catch him, I'll at least keep the police from getting in your way. I see. Then perhaps I should hand you over to the authorities right now and save myself the trouble.
Wait!
Make the wrong decision here, and it could ruin your life, lad.
Luger.
As of now, you are under Spirius Corporation's protection.
We have a pair of promising leads. First, your brother made contact with a researcher in Helioborg named Balin. Second, sources allege someone in Marksburg has been asking a lot of questions about Julius.
Balin?
How am I supposed to remember all that stuff at once, huh?
So you want us to check out Helioborg and Marksburg, is that it?
But how are we gonna get there without money?
You really expect to get paid before doing any work? Honestly now, Luger. I thought Julius had raised you better than that. Ivor, you never told me you knew Dr. Mathis.
It's a long story. Hey, why are you going through all this trouble?
I know the surface of this man, but that is not enough. Now, I must measure his depth.
Luger seems like he's down on his luck. You and me will have to work extra hard to compensate. Heyo! Dropping off some gold?
I never imagined that'd be how I'd run into Ivor again.
How do you even know that freak? And why does he drop down on people like that?
Yeah, sorry about that.
How can you laugh about it, Luger? He knocked you on your butt like it was nothing.
Ivor's a very skilled warrior. As Maxwell's handmaid, he had to be.
Maxwell's handmaid?
It's kind of a long story.
I see. Sounds complicated.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been, but it was. Even though we both wanted the same thing.
Okay. I think we should attempt to sell some stuff. What about you?
This seems like an excellent proposition. Well, we should check the job board first. We might be able to do some turn-ins now.
Yeah.
And that CEO is such a excellent fellow.
He's not suspicious at all.
This is terrible. She's crying. Go do something. Oh, how embarrassing. Hi there. I'm Miss Kitty Cat. I moved in here with 100 of my lovable cats. But I didn't quite land on my feet, as they say. Let's go back a sec. Did you say 100 cats? Why, yes. But during the move, they all got out of the bag. They've run off. What am I to do?
One bag. Fit them in one bag.
So helpless.
I bet. Don't worry. It'll all be fine.
Can I ask you for a favor? Would you perhaps help me find my babies?
Awful.
I'm so grateful. Will they get along with Rolo?
Rolo would probably eat them.
Very social. No need to be a fraidy cat.
Rolo's hungry.
You gotta find them. I just can't live without them. Well, my room's on the first floor here. I'm just gonna take a little cat nap until you get back. Please stop by if you find any of my babies. And remember, if cat first you don't succeed, try again. I wish you the best of luck.
That was shameless.
Let's go meow before she rubs off on us. Yeah.
Jude. I thought you were supposed to be a genius.
Let's try to find the missing cat. That way Rolo will have more friends.
More food. Oh, hey. Is that...
Thank you.
Okay. I haven't looked to see if any of these have. Oh, hey, that has a impact on it, I think.
Yeah, you should check the allium orb now, because we got a new.
Yep. We got Breeze, too. Ooh, an upgrade to Azure Edge. Blunt Force. What does Blunt Force do again?
It's not bad. Oh, we got Pebble and Breeze.
Yeah.
So Jude's still working toward Palm Strike, right?
Yep.
So Jude should keep working on Palm Strike. Well, you should pick whatever you think looks best for Ludger.
How close am I on this? Not really very close. Honestly, yeah. That
What's Armor Crusher do for you? It's an art, but
has a chance to break the enemy's guard. I mean, that honestly sounds better than
yeah,
Lunar Reflection is like one of those moves that hits and evades back, which,
those are always terrible.
yeah. Sometimes they have niche use. I mean, I know you found a few uses for covering fire.
I struggle to remember them. It was one of
I remember you.
Hubert's worst starts.
I remember you using it intentionally a couple of times.
Are you thinking a radial arc? I use that intentionally.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that sounds like an optional boss that we should kill.
And it's on the LS Tyrone. Awesome.
Are there any contracts that are... Oh.
Just turn that in. That in.
And you want to pick up those generic minions?
I almost think the kitty sighting sound.
I mean,
those won't require us to fight.
yeah, but we'll probably find the cats and we can just pick them up at the time, you know? But if we're going to go to the Aleph High Road to fight that boss, we might as well kill those minions while we're there, and they don't count if we don't pick them up.
Yeah.
That one wasn't on the last High Road, but oh well.
Well, we can we can't get rid of these, can we?
No, we can't.
Or abort job, yeah, there we go.
Well, it'll be fine. We don't need one right now anyway.
I wonder, though, for those kitty sightings, we might need to pick those up in order to find those particular cats. You never know.
Well, we're going to the Aleph High Road, and that'll lead us to Derval, where one of them is allegedly, right?
I guess. We have ones for every single enemy type here, don't we?
Yes.
So I guess just fight the whole way through?
Pretty much. We need 5 of each.
Oh, wait.
Does this game, like Xillia, one have tons of advantages for using lots of arts? Do you know?
I would assume so. Wait, that's not the thing. And those are just so good. Well, this is going to be brutal.
Chance to get my TP back. Maybe a little.
Oh, there's our... You see the boss?
Yep. This is good though, because this lets me get all my TP back before the boss.
I'm just kind of exploring my new move that I hadn't really been exploring.
So do we have a save point handy?
Yeah. Grab this. I wonder if it lets us retry against these things.
I don't know, but that's why I want to save.
Yeah.
I do appreciate Ivar giving us all those consumables.
And a new weapon. Well, you probably appreciate the weapon less.